Lindsay, let's do it. I'm not going to roast you, but we're definitely going to go through this audit. And if you're new here, we're just going to go over Lindsay's profile. I'm going to give her a couple tips on what she should do better to be able to connect and engage with her audience so people love her, like her, trust her, that they want to purchase from her. And then I'm going to go into a little bit more of her content on what she can do within her content to be able to captivate the audience, as well as get people to follow through with her to want to click on the link to purchase the product. So, welcome. First, so your profile says that you're a special education teacher as well as into board games. I love it, but the only issue that I have is that I didn't see very much of that content in your profile. So if you're going to say that, like that's who you are, and so specified, so specific, then I better see some content on that, or it better be thrown in your content. So let's just say you're going to take the kids' toys where you're having that magnifying glass thing with the light. You can say, if you have kids that are a little curious and they like to look at plants, they like to look outside, they like to look at bugs, no matter what age, even if they're a teenager, this thing is really fun. You can see blah, 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 blah. It's so light and simple. You can throw it in your bag. If you guys want to grab one, I'll tag it below. Or say, I'm a special education teacher, and man, kids just love looking at things up close. I don't know what it is. You can get around a Cheerio. You can get out a Cheerio and look at a Cheerio underneath this thing, and it's actually kind of exciting. So showing those things. Don't show your skin. Show things that a kid would look at with it. And also with the board games, I did see that you had one video where you got 5 board games in from a company. You were so grateful you're going to do this after school program with the 5th graders or something like that. And you said that you and your family already played those games, but I never saw any video content on it. And as one of your followers, I'd be so disappointed. I'm like, this bitch, she got 5 games for free. She's the game queen. She loves board games, but she didn't show me any of them. Man, forget it. So you want to be likable with your audience because you're delivering what you say you're going to deliver. If you're not going to deliver board games, take it out of your profile. If you're just going to deliver family stuff, like keep it generalized family stuff, then keep it that way. But to be so specific on board games, get the board games and then not show them, that's kind of a letdown to your following. So make sure you're consistent with who you say you are and what you're going to do. Next up, you have dogs, 2 dogs. Call out what your dogs are. So I know you got the knee knuckles, the cow kneecaps. Say, these kneecaps are for a 70-pound Great Dane and a 15-pound pug. So amazing. They're both occupied for how much time? You're not selling dog treats. You're selling the fact that the human, the dog mom, dog dad, whoever, can have a dog that's occupied while it's winter time and there's a big winter storm outside. I love that you said we're in the middle of a winter storm and I have been trying to come up with all kinds of ways to keep these dogs occupied so they don't tear up my house and drive me nuts. Well, you didn't say that, but I hope that you would, because people resonate with that. They understand that. And then you say, these dog bones, 100% natural, organic, healthy, whatever. It strengthens their teeth, and it kept them occupied for 3 hours, 5 hours, whatever. And they cleaned up all the little mess. Like, it wasn't messy. Say something like that. The other dog silicone thing, the treat silicone thing that you put the peanut butter in and all the stuff in. After I saw your video, I scrolled and it came to a sponsored video of that exact same product, and the guy blew it out of the water. He said, this is silicone. Of course it's not going to slide all over and roll over your carpet. It's going to stick to the floor. Your dog's going to try to chew on it and try to lick it. It's going to keep them occupied for hours. He sold me on me like, oh, my dog's going to be occupied for hours and I can refill this thing with peanut butter every time? And he showed me the recipe of what he put in there, how long he put it in the fridge, how many sizes he has for the kinds of sizes of dogs there are, or the dogs that he has. I think he just bought all the sizes, or maybe he was giving them for free for a sample. I have no idea. But he walked me through the process of how that's going to help me as a dog mom. You have to do the same thing with your clients. Well, think of them as clients, they're your viewers. Walk them through the process of how this is going to help them with their life, as well as then, demonstrate what it is. Next up, the mop soap. You're not selling mop soap. You're selling the fact that your house smells like fresh baked apple pie every Friday or every Saturday, and you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on fancy candles or diffusers. It's all from cleaning your floors. You've got 5 kids, 2 dogs. These floors get really dirty, and this stuff cleans it so well without the film or without any residue. No chemicals. It's pet safe, and it smells like an apple pie. Yes, please. If you guys want to grab yours, I left the scent below, but there's also more scents out there. You guys have to check these out because I'm no longer wasting money on candles when I can just mop my floor and my house smells amazing like this. It doesn't smell like kids or dog or stinky feet. It smells amazing. So painting those pictures, keep on painting those pictures, and not selling the soap. You're selling the feeling people are going to get when they use this soap. Last but not least, your CarPlay kit for your son. You started your video with a long story about yourself. It's 20 degrees outside. I'm picking up my son in my other son's car, blah, blah, blah. These are 2 things I got off the TikTok shop because, just because. You didn't tell me why. You have to tell me why. So this is a better way to phrase that if we're going to hook in our audience, and our audience is going to be other moms or dads with teenage kids that are just starting to drive and they're driving an old car. So we just got my son a 2006 Toyota Corolla. It is old. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of the new cars. So we got him this CarPlay off the TikTok shop, which has been awesome because he doesn't have to look at his phone when he's looking at maps. He has all of his Spotify music right here so he can listen to whatever he wants. You know, he wants to jam out. And then we also got him this, or you can say it plugs into the cigarette car or the cigarette lighter. It also connects through Bluetooth. Blah, blah, blah. You can go through like a couple of those things, you know, a couple of the details of the CarPlay. And then go into, you know, the next one was we also got him a tire air compressor. Here in the northern states, it's freaking cold outside. We got snow. As soon as the temps drop, you know, our tires go flat. And we want him to be self-sufficient with his brand new car. So we got him this tire compressor so that he can fill up his tires. We just got new tires on him on the car too. So he feels really great, and we feel even more great that he is self-sufficient and he is taken care of. If you're also a parent of a teenage driver and you want them to be more self-sufficient with their cars, especially if they're a boy, teach them how to, well, it doesn't have boys or girls, but teach them how to blow up their tire. Teach them how to inflate their tire. And it's a great thing to just keep in anyone's car, even in your own car, not just a teenager's car. Okay. And you're calling out your audience. That was my last one. Call out your audience of who you're talking to. And more people will relate with you. They will comment, they will ask questions, and you'll find more people are going to be clicking on your links because they want to stay and listen to your videos because you have something good to say because they relate with you. All right, I hope that helps. Hope it helps a lot of other people out there too. Have a great night. Okay, bye.